at 12 incredible women artists that work in different media. Also, well, one of them is a poet, so it's not only just visual arts, sculptures, and we're really, really proud to have like such a diverse group of women from around the world in our gallery today. What is our objective? And we talk about women artists, so we still have, because unfortunately we're faced with this awful statistic that even today, only 14% of wall space in museums is occupied by women artists. And they're only holding about 2% of top auctions. Surfer Girl exists to increase this number. We want to see more women artists in museums in our lifetimes, and this is why we do what we do. Thank you. So let's talk a little bit about branding, especially about branding for artists. This is a little bit of a hard concept sometimes to think, although many of you that have been, especially in the Web3 space, know that you do need to market your art, right? And so how to start thinking about this and to think about yourself as a brand. A lot of visual artists say, hey, well, no, well, my art is my brand. But the reality is, especially in this attention, lacking economy, people still need a few visual pointers and a few words to remember you and your art by, right? So, people will tell you that that you don't really want to brand yourself because you will sell art of a particular style, and that's going to sort of like pigeonhole you. Or, a lot of times you hear that it really doesn't matter who you are, that the only thing that matters is your art. And try to avoid color and try to fill in and give your backstory with a lot of grand words. And also this idea that you need to be sort of flexible with your branding because collectors are fickle and you need to sort of follow them where they are. None of these things are really true. As an artist, you're original, you're different from anyone else out there. There's no one that's going to be like you, and you need to be able to show it. And people do really care who the artist behind the work is. Most of you that are working with NFTs, where the communication between collectors and artists is much, much more fluid, know that this is really, really true. The third thing we talk about is that every artist has sort of a primary color palette, and maybe you haven't really thought about this, but it might be time when you're thinking about your branding. You only need a few precious words to really nail down what you're about. We talk about using your words like bullets, only when necessary, right? And everything that you're doing with your work, you really are creating a visual world with the whole body of work. So don't diminish it. Think about this as a huge experience that you're creating for people to share with. The good news about branding is that there are rules, and because we've worked with a lot of huge brands around the world, what we take is to take these rules and say, okay, how can we apply this to our personal branding, especially to our branding as artists? Like Picasso said, if you learn the rules like a pro, and then you begin to think about how to present yourself to the world. So what we do is we hold workshops with artists, and we talk to them about 5 basic rules. The time today isn't long enough to actually do this whole workshop, but I wanted to give you a little bit of a taste and a little bit of a sneak preview into what we do. We don't talk about advertising, we talk about advertising. And we talk about this as a means to elevate your brand. And think about your brand as this wave of experience that is hitting someone else outside of yourself. If you really want them to ride that wave, you want them to be up there on top, right? Feeling the feeling. And that's where we start. We start thinking about who you are as a brand and what the feeling of that is. And then we start talking about, well, the metaphors, what visual metaphor can really capture that experience that you're trying to create for other people, what you're not as well as what you are. Those colors, those few, maybe 2, 3, 4 colors that really can convey that feeling that you're trying to generate and why, right? And then at the very, very end, then we can talk about a few words, right? Maybe we do need to punctuate and make a little bit of an effort there with a few keywords. We can't go into all of this today, but I did want to give you like a little sneak preview of the sort of questions that we start to ask our artists in these workshops and that they can work on in order to really begin to think about what their brand will be, right? And this is a little bit of an introspective process to really look into yourself and try to be very synthetic about what that feeling is that your brand is all about. So we want to make you think about, why you make the art you get and what you get out of it, the recurrent elements or themes that are in your art, your origin story, why did you become an artist? Is that part of the imaginary you want to convey? And what you're doing in this world, how is your art actually having an impact and making a difference? How this feeling that you're creating is unique to your art. And in doing so, really what we're finding with the artists that we're working with is that this helps them connect to something that they've intuitively done throughout their careers because, visual artists are thinking in these terms many times, but they're not doing it very consciously, right? This is all happening in the background. So this is sort of a little bit of what we take you through in our workshop. And then we go on to really think about other things as well, right? So you sell a feeling, not just art. We're going to define that feeling. You want to own the life metaphor that is your art. There's always a metaphor to the experience that you're trying to generate. And if you can really capture that, that's going to be very powerful in being able to convey to people that don't know you very quickly what you're about. We want to lean you to lean into your colors, pick those 2, 3 key colors that, as you all know, colors have everything to do with emotion. So what are the colors that are really going to be able to convey the feeling that you're about? And the few words that you'll use like bullets, only if necessary, so that you can really build this world of experience, telling people what you are and really what you're not. So all of this is a process. It takes practice. It's a lot like surfing. You don't get on the board immediately and just jump in and have, all this figured out. But the really good news is that most of your visual artists are your naturals at this. This is something that takes a little bit of work and a little bit of process, but that you'll get really quickly for sure. And this will allow you to really own your story, own your visuals, and own your brand in a way that will make it much easier for you to communicate to others, not only through your work, but through your as well. It is a way to find, and you can communicate through that. So this was what we wanted to share with you today. If you have any questions, you can email us or you can reach us through Twitter. And I would love for you guys to go pick up Madison's book, Artvertising. It's free on Amazon as a digital copy, or you can buy it as physical on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. This has been a great tool for our artists to begin to think about how to market themselves, and I hope it is for you guys as well. And thank you. That's it.
Powerful, powerful. I think that is what we need to learn. Ladies and gentlemen, please tap and tune in. Ooh, I needed that lesson. Taking notes, taking notes. Thank you for that. Thank you for how you're bringing us all together and teaching us how to just be better us. That's what we need. So thank you so much for that. And with that, I want to say the next person is going to be LM Designs 8. That would be me. And Dan, if you could give me hosting so I could just share my PowerPoint, that would be wonderful. So hello, everyone. How are y'all doing today? I am LM Designs 8. A pleasure to be here with you all and a pleasure to be amongst these amazing, legendary women. I am a healing, mixed medium, multi-dimensional intentional artist. So I create things and I do everything from the physical to the digital and beyond. I am here to share with you today a little bit of what I do, and I will be sharing my PowerPoint screen with you all momentarily. Thank you. So Ellen Designs 8 was born in 26, I contracted Lyme disease, and that was very difficult for me being in the corporate world that I was in, especially being located in the DMV on right outside of DC. So I wasn't able to do what I used to do. I had to remove myself from the corporate, and for that I created my own LM Designs 8 so that I could bring my freelancing, what I had learned, what I had been doing my whole life, and things to a broader, more than just working for corporate and things of that nature world. So I moved forward into finding my way and finding fellow artists and creatives inside of the digital space, especially when COVID happened. I turned to doing a specific technique called paint pouring, which allowed me to create and sit with my own paints, add essential oils, mix together micas so I could get the feelings and the essence of what I was trying to create within just the paint palettes that I was doing. Then I would use that and I would pour them throughout a canvas, making them fluid, and add silicone to them, hit it with a little flame, and woo, the cell work that creates from there. That would be the physical side of what I do. From there, I would take the physical canvases and photograph different sections of it, and using different tools, because I am an Adobe Suite lover and they got me hooked from a very young age. So using Photoshop and Creative Capture, After Effects, and various things, I blend in my paint pour patterns into a digital fashion and drip them everywhere. As you can see, the avatar that I currently have on is LM Designs 8, my logo in fluid motion, because these are things we do. It's not what type of thing I'm creating, it's what and where I'm creating and what I want you to experience from it. So I'm a vibrant, very colorful soul, as you can see. And I have been creating a variety of avatars, a variety of worlds to match the different things that I create. So I will share with you because my PowerPoint is coming up. Oh, I'm working now. But I wanted to share with you also the avatars that I do, the creations that I make, again, all dripped with my paint pour fashion. And this is actually one that is an ode to my F Cancer generative collaboration that I was fortunate enough to be a part of with some of the most amazing women here in the three. So I did want to show this off, and I will be sharing it now. So thank you again so much for dealing with all the technical glitches that are and thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't see it popping up, but again, I did want to share that I am creating in the XR, AR, fabulous ways. I love a good collaboration. So anytime that I am able to do any of those things. That is what I am here to do. So I will share with you all my website, which has a bit of what I do, because of course my PowerPoint is not pulling up currently. So hopefully you all can see my painting. It's sharing now. So hopefully you're able to see it.
I'm not sure. You might need to refresh, LM. I'm not sure if you hear me. Yeah, this is my wrongdoing. I should have made her host for some reason. I forgot. Oh, I think it's working.
So from my healing jewelry, I think my mic cut back in. I hope you all can hear me. I apologize if my mic cut out. But again, these are just a bit of all the things I do. My healing jewelry, my resin pours, everything is dripped in Ellen Designs 8 good vibes, and these are the things that we do. So thank you so much for getting to know Ellen Designs 8. And if you have any questions, please do reach out to me. I can be reached here at Ellen Designs 8 or wherever you are. I meet you in your metaverses. I will meet you where you are in the physical, in IRL, all of the things. So thank you again so much for getting to know me. I apologize for the glitchiness and everything, but I am here to develop worlds for you, be a space host, and just bring you the good vibes. So again, find me where you are. Find me if you want to collaborate. All of the things, I am here for it all. You beautiful souls. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
And with that, we have Mystic Rose. Hello, hello, Mystic Rose. Please take the stage. Mystic Rose, whose artistry influences color and texture and mesmerizing viewers and creativity in every piece she creates.
I'm not sure if we hear you, Mystic. You might be muted.
Mystic Rose's art is simply phenomenal. Unfortunately, we cannot hear you currently.
Yeah, it has been super glitchy. Maybe you should refresh, Mystic. Um,
If you press the M button, it'll unmute your mic.
I think she's unmuted, but it's not activated.
I love to watch her process. Oh my goodness, I can't hear it, but I'm so excited to look at the visuals. It is so beautiful to see how she does what she does. And oh, the colors, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, we cannot hear you, unfortunately. Maybe you should click settings and then go to microphone. Maybe you can choose there your mic. Or maybe we can go to the next guest and then maybe if she figures it out, I don't know.
We will do that. And right now, we are going to have the giveaway draw for the physical print collab with Dope Stilo. Woo! Yeah.
Philo, are you here?
I'm here. Loud and clear. Beautiful art, Miss Rose. What's up, everybody?
Well, thank you so much. You guys hear me now?
Hear me now?
Yes. Finally. Okay, so because I couldn't configure, it says no device, so I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start by saying, first of all, sorry, I really tried to be on time and being on the stage and everything, but I didn't check my microphone, unfortunately. So it's great to be here among everybody and to connect and to support each other. I am known in the NFT community as the Mystic Rose. I am a traditional figurative painter and an art educator. My journey in NFTs began in July of 2021 by animating one of my nude oil paintings on Foundation. And coming into the NFT space helped me to also learn digital painting and use AI in composing some of my digital art and using actually images of AI into my physical painting as well as my digital. So it's always learning new things when I entered this space. I also have been shown my NFTs in Maker's Place, in an exhibition. I don't have my writings because it's on my phone. I have to say it by my head, so sorry if I miss a few things. In NFT New York 2022 and 2023. Also in a physical gallery in Kuwait, an exhibition called We Are Going to Make It, curated by Shuruk Amin. As well as I was a speaker on Women in Tech Museum, as well as a participant in that fabulous exhibition. And I'm extremely happy to be here. About my art. In my art, I explore the human condition specifically as it relates to issues of self-identity, belonging, women's experience as it relates to nature and to society. As an artist, I have always been fascinated by the aesthetics of the human body, its place in art as a subject matter, and the meaning behind it. The nude figure in art is one of the oldest subjects. It is found throughout the world and throughout time. And yet it is also one of the most controversial subjects that makes many people uncomfortable. In varying cultures around the world, nudity has become a means for telling story or to symbolize an idea. The range of the meanings that a nude figure has portrayed in the last couple of 100 years in art are fertility, beauty, heroism, emotions, eroticism, timelessness, making a social or political statement, liberation, the passage of time, daily rituals, spiritual or intellectual perfection, gender issues, body awareness, self-reflection, and our connection to nature. All these worthwhile topics can be explored through the depiction of the nude. In my art, I want to empower women and women's bodies. I want to show that in any shape, form, race is beautiful, whole, and holy. I want to show that we are an extension of nature and interconnected. Thus, hurting nature is hurting ourselves. I paint elements of nature with my nudes to show that how fragile yet powerful and magnificent both can be. For me, painting is a vehicle of self-discovery and growth. When the painting is completed, it communicates with others my aspirations, hopes, and visions. It is personal and universal at the same time. I choose to create from a place of love and healing because that is what we need to feel whole and content in this complex world. I would like to finish by saying that art enlarges the field of freedom, and nude art is the ultimate form that freedom can be expressed. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was my goodness. That was wonderful. Vibes right there. Yes, we love the celebration of women, of bodies, and freeing ourselves. Thank you so much. Oh, what an amazing event this is. I'm so excited for all that we are doing here. And right now, it is the giveaway draw time. Woohoo! Dope Philo, how are you, friend?
Hey, honored to be here. This is amazing. Everyone's art is incredible, and I can't wait to see who wins the physical print.
Yeah, so before I go, I just want to say a few things. Um, yeah, this draw is exclusive for holders of the NFT collab between us and Dope Silo. Basically, it's just it's a free claim. Every single Wednesday, we're having a new NFT. Miki has recently started experimenting with AI art, and yeah, every single Wednesday, if you come to Dope Stilo's events, Dope Stilo Music Club's events, where so many amazing artists are playing, and yeah, you definitely know about him because he's been here for I don't even know what's now like 90 weeks, straight weeks. Yeah, he's basically the first of the true pioneer of the spatial metaverse at least. So yeah, we're very grateful to collab with him. So yeah, every single Wednesday, if you complete their form, you're gonna receive an NFT that Miki is creating. So, and these NFTs, this is one of the utilities. So at our every single event, we're gonna have a physical print and so many other things that we have planned. But for Women Fest, the winner will have a physical print of their choosing. So yeah, without further ado, let's draw let's pick their yeah, let's draw the name.
Woo! Epic
Oh.
stories, everybody.
Okay, so this is the winner. Woke, I'm not sure if Woke is here, and he can tell us who is where it's from. Because yeah, he does have the names. I do not have the names. But
Ah,
if not, yeah, we'll see after on Discord, and yeah, I'll contact you on Twitter. Or if anyone recognizes this wallet.
yeah. That's definitely not my wallet. I wish it was though, and congratulations.
That part.
Woo!
Congratulations to the winner of the physical rank. Yay! So happy for you. And we will again be in this course with the name and the wallet number with if you do. All right. Let's go. With that, next to the stage, we have a dear great one. It is going to be Era X Labs. Welcome, Era X Labs, a dynamo in the Web3 space. And the metaverse alike for innovative tech solutions. Era, come with the stage so wherever you are comfortable position. Thank you.
Hmm. Hello, hello everyone. I'm very thrilled to be here with you today. Of course, this is my community.
This project
Let me let me just say hello and then we can start the video. Um, yes, my name is Ira, and these days I'm a metaverse builder. I never thought I would be one in my lifetime, but this is life and we have to be flexible. And yes, this is my passion right now in these days. I don't like to talk too much about myself because I like to be more private. And my I would like to show my work more than talk about myself. And if my work speaks the words, then that's my work is done. But of course, I'm after this video, I'm going to show with you my little story about my life and how I got here and what's my vision is.
is a collaboration between ERX Lab and 9D Ghost, carefully crafted and presented to introduce and engage the Spatial.io community. We have dedicated immense effort and knowledge to create an immersive experience that invites you to set out on an exciting adventure. Through our games, we hope to inspire and ignite your imagination. The iRule environments serve as a hub for the community to come together and connect in a meaningful way. Here, you can learn about each other and discover hidden messages through interactions. We aspire to transcend the boundaries of a traditional game, creating a space where builders and visitors unite, connecting and sharing their experiences. Welcome to the realm of iRule 02, where your journey of self-discovery begins. Drawing inspiration from the ancient I Ching oracle, this game focuses on finding your inner power and embracing unity as your guiding principle. Initially, you may feel a bit disoriented and lost, but remember that these feelings are an integral part of your transformation. Your first step is to board the regal wing boat and glide through the enchanting waters. Keep your heart open as you allow the breathtaking sights to captivate you on this journey. Collect the first key along the way. Enter the Red Healing Chamber, a sanctuary of feminine wisdom. Let its nurturing energy guide you and prepare you for the challenges ahead. Take your time to gather strength and hold the second key, a symbol of your growing power. Seek the Grand Pyramid, a symbol of ancient wisdom. Embrace its radiant light, empowering you on your quest. As you approach, it bestows upon you the third key, unlocking valuable insights to guide your path forward. Explore the hidden gallery beneath, uncovering its secrets. Search for the fourth key, which holds the power to unlock the Queen's might. Explore the vast desert and find peace in solitude. Cleanse yourself in the revitalizing waters, leaving behind imperfections. Discover the fifth key that brings you closer to your goal. Reach the Grand Throne, a symbol of authority and balance. Unite with its ancient force, feeling its energy flow through you. Embrace Unity's teachings, let go of separation, and embrace interconnectedness. Your main goal is to understand unity within yourself. Discover your inner power and spread unity in your life and the world. Join us in the Spatial.io, a world of innovation and sophistication. Experience new realms, connect with others, and explore exciting possibilities. Together, let's shape the future and unleash our creativity.
Thank you so much, Ira. And if you have not tuned in, tapped in, please do.
Thank you very much. Thank you. But and this is the exciting journey right now that I'm going through. But before that journey, I had a privilege on working as a fashion runway model, and for 10 years I lived in New York City, which was my home, and I filled my memories with great friendships and unforgettable experiences. During my time in the fashion world, I not only gained valuable experience as a model, but also earned a degree in a fashion design, and that actually allowed me to broaden my horizons and explore different countries. I traveled a lot, and I worked in different countries as a model and a fashion designer. I had a wonderful opportunity to learn about the culture. And because I traveled so much, I've got it all. I've got all kinds of experiences in me, and I'm very happy for that. After my after my fashion career, I decided to open my brand, which I called Ira X Lab. With the passion for science, I always wanted to be a scientist, but I always knew that I would never be one in this life just because of the path I went to. I knew that I wanted to be a scientist. I like numbers. I like all kinds of twisty things that lead you to somewhere. But I always would say, okay, maybe not this life, maybe next life. So I decided to call my brand Ira X Lab, which is my name, Ira, and X symbolizes just something infinite, and Lab symbolizes something that's coming in my next life, maybe. So, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Woo-hoo,
So
thank you.
it was it was the year of the pandemic when my corporation, I had a corporation before which I was working on my own work, and I opened it in New York. I was very happy to have my own corporation, which was legal, and I was working hard, very hard, traveling and doing my work, and also having dealing with large event productions as well. I was very happy with that, but the pandemic brought us a little bit of a challenge. At that moment, I was living in Hawaii. That pandemic brought us the challenge of not being connected in a large productions, not being able to do those large productions, so we had to close the company. And that's the time when I discovered the spatial. That's the time when I went on Instagram. I was very relaxed at that time, and I was watching Jake and spatial team speaking on Instagram about their program, about their metaverse. I felt an instant connection, and I thought, this is something amazing, just truly amazing. So, in that moment, at the same moment, I entered spatial, and a couple of days later, I was also in a very good mood. I discovered this incredible individual, Stilo, and from that moment, uh, I'm sorry. This whole metaverse makes me very emotional because there's a lot going on here, guys, and it's so much. It's beautiful. Stilo definitely opened this magic world for me, this virtual world. Without him, it was empty. Without him, it was nothing. I was walking around the rooms and it was just nothing there. But we started doing this beautiful we started going into these beautiful events and connecting. Beautiful things started happening. Being part of the spatial community quickly became my passion, and supporting others became my top priority. Over the past year, I have experienced tremendous growth and learning and forming meaningful friendship along the way. And thank you guys for that.
Woo! Oh! Woo, 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 woo.
So thank you so much. Thank you. So in my quest to share my vision here and embrace those unique opportunities that spatial offers, I have created two exciting projects. The first project was a sleep-awake mode. It consists of a collection of 150 NFT collectibles, and those are just fashion-oriented robots. They're unique. They're really unique, and if I activate them with the future technology, they will be very, very interesting robots walking around with their own personalities. The second project is iRule. It's a collaboration between me and talented, unique individual, 90 Ghost. Very interesting person, which only gives privilege to a few people to know him well. Just because he's just very special. He's not into crowd. He doesn't like to talk too much, but he likes to create as well. So drawing from my passion background, I bring think a distinctive perspective to the metaverse. I try to bring sophistication and contemporary uniqueness into my creations, with my creations. My work is also very spiritual and has a big meaning for me as a human at this moment right now. I want to be a better human, and I always like to learn. So, above all, my ultimate desire, above all of this, guys, my ultimate desire is to inspire others. I firmly believe that inspiration serves as a catalyst for innovation and personal growth. By connecting with exceptionally talented individuals, I just want to draw that inspiration from their unique perspective and creative ideas. And through these two projects, A Sleep Awake Mode and I Rule, I just want to merge this art, fashion, and ancient wisdom and captivate and engage my community. I want to create this community very vibrant, very very beautiful. You know, it's very important for me to have a beautiful community. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity to share my story with you guys today. My hope is that each and every one of you will be inspired, explore your own creative potential within this metaverse. And I invite you all to visit my spaces and interact with me on one-on-one basis because I like those deeper connections. I like groups, but I deeply connect with people one-on-one, and people who know me, they know it. And thank you so much for your attention. I love you all.
Thank you so much. And again, everyone definitely experience her world. They are amazing and wonderful. So thank y'all. I want to say all of you are so important here. Thank each of the speakers who have come up. Thank you all who are participating and celebrating these wonderful women. Oh my goodness, what an event this is. And with that, I want to hello, hello. With digital artists merge together nature and technology to echo the pulse of the world. Please take the stage or wherever you are comfortable presenting from. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you to Legendary Beauties for this opportunity to speak about my iPhone art as part of this amazing Woman Fest. I am a mobile artist, art form, and refers to art created on a mobile device, whether that be a smartphone or a tablet. Pushing the boundaries of what can be achieved using a smartphone as an artistic tool, I create my artworks entirely on my iPhone and therefore refer to myself more specifically as an iPhone artist. My art form combines elements of photography, painting, and digital manipulation. Whilst out walking, I focus on the energy I sense around individuals. This requires me to be very much in the moment, as there's only that one split second to capture what I'm seeing and sensing before the individual might turn a corner, enter a store, or have someone else cross our paths. So whilst my artistic process flows out of my mindfulness practice, it has very much become a mindfulness practice in itself. I capture what I'm seeing and sensing using a slow shutter technique on my iPhone. The resulting captures often hint at the presence of auras surrounding the subjects. Then, using various apps on my iPhone, I paint on my iPhone screen using my finger and also create different textures and blends. My process is becoming more and more intuitive. Could we have the next image, please? Shortly after I began practicing this technique, I attended a whirling dervishes ceremony in Istanbul. Seeing the dervishes whirling while still remaining on a particular spot inspired me. I decided that I wanted to portray the concept of rootedness and movement occurring at the same time. Many of my works are printed onto recycled wood to further emphasize the concept of rootedness, my use of the wood of a tree, occurring simultaneously with movement, my use of the fast-moving technology of my iPhone. This form of presentation has also encouraged me to investigate the mindful use of technology. Next image. The figures in my artworks are captured mostly from behind. They appear to be moving, but at the same time, there's a sense of stillness, as if they are moving in realms beyond the ones we are used to. They seem to be moving in another dimension, beyond normal space and time, a space filled with mystery and potential. They invite the viewer to follow them and discover that is the story that is waiting to unfold for them at that point in time. We live in the age of selfies, which is wonderful because we have the technology for it. But I also sense that the selfie movement speaks of the need of many people to be truly seen. By photographing my subjects from behind, I am saying in a sense, even if you are not aware of it, I see you. Most subjects are not aware that they're being photographed, but there have been occasions when I've asked someone to especially walk for me. My iPhone art has been exhibited in many countries, has enabled interesting collaborations, and has led me to initiate various projects. Just like to briefly share one, so if you could put up the next image, please. I was once out walking in Rome when I came across an Ethiopian festival. I felt like an unseen observer being given the privilege to participate in some way. Unaware of how much time was passing, I captured image after image of the participants in their beautiful clothing. After I had edited these images, I had 6 of them printed onto gauze-like Ethiopian prayer shawls to become what I call my Interact to Connect series. Wherever I travel in the world, these veils accompany me. I go up to strangers and ask if I can photograph them holding a veil. I connect with a person, they connect with me and interact with the veil, and the veil connects with its surroundings. This has led to many interesting new connections. The transparency of the veils is a reminder too of the need to be authentic in our physical lives, as well as when we are online or in the metaverse. Next image. My iPhone art started in the age of Web 2. Web 1 had been about reading to obtain information. Web 2 was about interaction, the sharing of information via blogs, forums, and social media. Within the last year, doors have opened to me to reveal a new dimension. And now I have the privilege of being a part of Web 3, where it's not only about interaction, but also about immersion, where users interact with each other and their environments in real time. Together with my iPhone art, I have entered the spatial metaverse. The figures in my artworks have been given the opportunity to enter the dimensions offered by Web3 technologies. The figures that are rooted and moving allow me in the metaverse to further explore what it means to find the balance between living in the physical and the digital worlds. Their presence in the metaverse also allows me to further explore picking up on the energy surrounding someone, even when they are not physically present. I have become aware that the journeys we are making in the metaverse are not geographical, but metaphysical. They can become inner journeys of the heart. Now I'm nowhere and I'm everywhere at the same time. I am in what I refer to as here to here, spelt here, H-E-R-E, the number 2, H-E-R-E, here to here, in the past, the present, and the future. Boundaries seem to have melted away. This excites me as my work has always been centered around conceptual ideas about time, space, interconnectedness, rootedness, and movement. Next image, please. This past week, on the 19th and 20th of June, a selection of my artworks titled Eteria, a Spanish name meaning ethereal, was shown in a virtual gallery
especially designed by the company XR&C for CM Malaga, the Culture and Museums International Tech Forum in Spain. This year, the forum had as its theme, Shaping Culture Through Tech. The forum explored the use of technology to promote culture and bring about the digital transformation of museums and cultural spaces. There were people there from 100 museums all over the world. Visitors to this event were able to visit my exhibition in a stunning gallery via VR headsets and talk to me. This is only one of the collaborations that I've been able to participate in because of my presence in the metaverse. I look forward to many more. Can I have the last image, please? I would like to end off by reading to you an excerpt from the homepage of my blog that I started 12 years ago. The words written for Web 2 before I even began my iPhone journey became exactly what my art was to be all about. The words seem even more relevant now in Web 3. It is all about my concept here to here. Here has always had connotations of both space and time, pointing to a particular location or a particular moment. Thanks to technology, where we are meeting right now is a special place and a special moment. Cyberspace and time surpass previously experienced dimensions. We are not separated by distance, and time zones do not hinder our encounter. Your here is meeting my here in a dimension I have chosen to call here to here. In the days of roll call, here was meant to indicate presence. Here to here is an acknowledgement of we presence in a very special we space. Here to here suggests connectivity and hints at interconnectedness. Here to here is a call to acknowledge the other, to bliss and widen our embrace. It is a call for heart and a plea for compassion, because we often think we are present, but are actually acting on autopilot. Here to here is also a call to become mindful of the present moment and all it contains. While here to here suggests mobility, it is also meant to imply that there's actually nowhere to go and that all is already as it should be. Thank you again, Legendary Beauties, for this opportunity today.
Yes, Linda, you can feel you are so right with that. You are timeless, ageless, and wow, the ways that we can make new connections in this new way of being. How exciting. I'm so thrilled. Please, everyone, do follow Linda. Follow all of these phenomenal women and tune in, tap in to see what she is doing next. Woo! Our next presenter is going to be Hi Fifi, a vibrant and dynamic artist who celebrates the diversity of human expression through her stunning digital creations. Hi Fifi, please take the stage, please. could go, definitely. Thank you for all that you've done within this space. Thank you for your light and your energy and the connections that you help foster, because I know I would not be where I am without knowing. So I just want to give a personal thank you. Thank you. All right. Yes, indeed. You all are fabulous and amazing. And with that, I want to introduce our next speaker, Jennifer, an artist whose creativity vibrates through the digital realm, offering viewers an extraordinary visual journey. Jennifer, please take the stage or wherever you are comfortable presenting from. Thank you.
Hi, friends. Thank you so much, LM Designs, for that warm welcome, and thank you to the organizers of this amazing event. I've just been blown away listening to everybody's speeches. So my name is Jennifer. Jenny Pepin on Twitter is my handle. I entered the space as a crypto investor initially about a year and a half ago, and then discovered NFTs and began the process of collecting. Initially, it was really more of a trade, like I was looking to invest, but soon realized that I just fell in love with the actual art and the artist in the community, and began really getting behind smaller or one-of-one artists, smaller projects, limited edition artists, and just connecting really, and trying to see how I could amplify the voices of other artists in the space. Um, so I am a Spaces host. That is one of the things that I do. I'm also a VR curator with the goal of connecting uh, collectors to artists. And then more recently, oh, I'm sorry, here we go. So that's one of my galleries, and it features uh, different types of art. I actually gave a speech at NFT NYC about how we could use VR in order to connect collectors to artists, to give that as an option to many artists in the space who basically just rely on a tool. I think VR is really an untapped source of marketing. And also I am a VR painter. The VR painting sessions are in part for me. I enjoy doing it, but also a lot of the artists that I support and that I have connected with have been using it as a way to offer more value to holders of their collections. Like, hey, why don't you meet me inside of this room and let's paint together. And it's like a really neat opportunity for a collector to have one-on-one time with one of their favorite artists, and watch them paint in VR. So that's another thing that I've been very passionate about. And through this entire process, I realized that I am creative, that I too can be a creator in this space. And I started creating AI art, and it's been going amazing. To be honest, I love it. It's allowed me to express myself. My artist name is Siren AI, and the reason I chose that name is because mythologically, sirens are known for expressing, their expressive voices. So basically how I see my AI art is that I'm expressing and trying to capture a feeling or a moment. And yeah, some of the images that you have seen running across the board are some of my most recent pieces of AI art, and I plan on continuing to learn and create more through that and connecting with all of you wonderful people. One of the spaces that I hold is on Friday. It's a very inclusive space. We welcome artists of all nationalities, whether you have 2 followers or 20,000 followers. We really want to give artists 1 to 2 hours where we can deep dive into who they are, what their art is about, connect collectors with them, and those are
Thank
Fridays at
you.
12:30 Eastern. Oh, yeah, this is an introduction that I did for an artist who is a street artist, NFT artist, and he also integrates AR filters into his art. So this was the interview introduction. I like to really welcome our guests and make them feel like they're in a safe space. So with every spotlight that we do on Fridays, I always do an intro like this, if you guys want to go ahead and play it.
Yusef Zapata is a super talented Colombian artist. He is a street artist, NFT artist, graphic designer, and the creator of Palometa, the super cool pigeon which Yusef has brought to life through his ingenious use of AR technology. Palometa also appears in many murals and walls all over Colombia. Recently, Yusef's Palometa was showcased at the NFC Summit in Lisbon, Portugal, as well as NFT NYC in April. His Palometa has won over the hearts of many children who love Palometa's bright colors and persona, as well as many adults, myself included, uh, who are fans and collectors of Yusef's art. He continues to build and is a voice in Web3 for Latino creators and entrepreneurs. And with that, Giancarlo and I welcome Yusef to the space. Thank you.
Yep. So that's basically what we do. We spotlight artists. That's every Friday. And there are other spaces that I am a part of also with that focus, really just trying to connect collectors to artists. So I would absolutely love to connect with all of you. My collection is on Object, and if you click into that, there is the link to the my Twitter page. So thank you again, Legendary Beauties, for this amazing event and for giving me a chance to speak with all of you lovely people today.
Thank you. It is so important to do. It is such an honor how you do it, how you make all the artists feel so safe, so welcome, and so included. So thank you so much for what you are doing. My goodness, you all are phenomenal. Can we all just give a round of applause for each of the women who came up? I am just, oh, wow. It's a joy for me. I think amazing. We appreciate each and every one of you. And with that, we are going to be doing the giveaway, but I would like to take a moment to say, I would be remiss if I did not say a few of my favorite parts of being in the Web3 space. I know I had some technical difficulties earlier, so I wanted to just highlight those really briefly, and then of course just give you a little spoken word, because that has become part of my voice power in Web3, is using my voice in my spoken word ways. So with that, I just want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being amazing. And I have had the pleasures of being collaborative with so many of y'all. So it has been the collaboration that has lit up my life. I know that I would not have done and tried and attempted to do the things that I've been doing without the collaboration. So collaborating and doing the NFT NYC Tez Gallery AR component, which made and immortalized the AR aspects of the gallery opening inside of Spatial, because I built it out using the assets that I used in Blender. I built it out inside of Spatial, and I also was able to do that using Eighth Wall. So I made that experience, and it is going to live forever. So we are time capsules. Each of you amazing, wonderful artists who were there and who are going to be there in future can have a glimpse of what that is and what that was. And also coming into doing metaverse fashion, you all are so inspiring. I get so overwhelmed with such joy about what I want to share with you all and what you all help me create. I realize there are no limits. when it's these things. And I'm so ecstatic to be able to show what I've done, to be part of what you all are doing. And just in general, I'm excited to see what comes next. So I am happy that I've learned from some of the most fabulous, amazing people, how these epic different avatars and things, creations and whatnot, building, learning the code from the devs to the creators. Each of you have all been part of my journey, and I have to take time to celebrate you all because my gosh, it's again the y'all for me. Becoming and activating my host abilities, being between spatial and Twitter spaces, the jam, the birth of the jam. My goodness, you all. I have been so healed through you all, through the interactions from you all. So being able to see what you all do and tap into the energies, because it's all alchemy, babies. That's what I always say. And I am here for it all. Strengthening my mental and health advocacy and just my inclusive nature. So definitely one of my most wonderful moments was realizing that the creations that was doing and making were seen not only by the people who are using the platform, but by the platform themselves. So being the first over the reality Twitter space of meditation in the metaverse with Ellen Designs 8 was one of those moments that I will always remember because I have about 10 plus different meditative experiences and lands built out and over the reality, and people are using it. It brings the meditative to wherever you are, and that is what I want. I want people to be able to be met where they are and be able to have these immersive experiences. And definitely being able to meet someone's specific request saying, hey, I want to be included and shown in the metaverse. I want wheelchairs. Being able to actually make that a reality was one of my most proud moments. So yeah, definitely being able to include you all and what is being done here is the highlight for me. So with that, I will give my closing words, and then we can get to this giveaway, and then we're going to get dancing because these are the things that we do. So I just want to give you a little word here and there, and I will be releasing y'all to goodness. And thank you again for your time and being so gracious with each and everything to come up here and do what we do as far as wanting to share. But when we are received, when we know that we are seen, it makes it all worth it. So again, thank you all. Here's it. Okay. Go to the web careers. I see what they don't. The energies you possess are the most. I'm here to witness the greatness that is you. May all your dreams come true. So dream voluptuous, bountiful dreams. The things that get realized will become more than just PFP and memes. Sincerely, Guardian Love, aka Ellen Designs 8, aka the Sass Queen. I love y'all. Thank you so much, legendary beauties. We would not be here without each and every one of you all making your dreams come true. Thank you, dear friends. You could not have this without you.
Thank you so much, Adam. Yeah, throughout all these 2 days, you have been an amazing, amazing host. We couldn't have done it without you. Yeah, we're truly grateful for everyone that was present, all the speakers, all the persons that attended. Yeah, we're really, really grateful. Yeah, it's everything that we could have hoped for, and this was our vision, right? To share all these beautiful moments. We didn't expect it to be this good, but yeah, just love it. So yeah, next up we're gonna do the giveaways. By the way, if you didn't join the giveaways yet, you have one more chance right now. Let's stay there for like 2 more minutes. If anyone wants to enter right now, it takes 30 seconds. I'm gonna drop a link in the chat again. Yeah, so basically, you can claim the for this giveaway. I mean, yeah, if you complete the form, we're gonna send you tomorrow the Women Fest NFT. But right now, we're gonna do the draw for the physical print of the NFTs and of the NFT. My bad. And also for a therapy session with our licensed therapist with Nick. Yeah, hopefully you're gonna complete the form. We have 27 answers. So I mean, yeah, I think that's about it. Let me see if yeah, I think there are 27. I just want, yeah, should be fine. I just want everyone to be here. Yeah, these are the wallet addresses. So, okay, one more minute. By the way, if everyone wants to, anyone, Ms. Gecko, I see you here. If you want to say anything, or if anyone wants to say anything, feel free to to say a few words while we wait.
Oh, thank you, Dan. What a great event. LED, amazing as always.
All right, so let's do the draw then. Let me copy paste all the names. One, two. Let me double check. Yeah, they're all there. Hopefully, oh my bad. There you go. So this is first for the yeah, for the physical print. Let's go. Hey, white burger girl, if I see, yeah. Congrats, YPG.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh, so happy. Oh,
Yeah.
so good. Awesome.
Cool. Now we're gonna draw for the therapy session. So here is a little twist, just because we had the question if people want the therapy session or not. So we're gonna some of them, most of you said yes, but some of you said no. So yeah, we're gonna see who wins. Then we're gonna see what they said if they want it or not. This some people might have therapists already, right? So they don't want to change that. So yeah, let's do the draw again. And let's see. Woke! Yay! Woke! Woke! That's awesome. Let's see if he's here or not. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure he said yes. I don't think he's here. Let's check his entry. Uh, let's see.
Woo-hoo! Congratulations, Woke.
And oh, he said no, thank you. So we're gonna have to redraw. He said no, thank you. So we're gonna draw again. Let me take woke out. Yeah. Okay. And let me take my, oh, anyway, let's do it like this. Miss Gecko, congrats. Do you want it?
Sounds awesome.
Miss Gecko.
Hey, open to learn more. Awesome. So that's it, folks. We have the winners of the giveaways, and now special shout out. We're gonna have the after party featuring special set from Sarah Main. She presented yesterday, and she was kind enough to give us an amazing set, 1 hour. So yeah, it's gonna be an awesome after party. If you want to dance, like lots of moves, if you need to press K, and yeah, without further ado, let's get the party started.
What is house? House is rhythm, love, peace, joy, and upliftment. House is black and white, universal, aim, and pleasure. This is a dedication to house, a dedication to the field. This is a dedication to 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 house, dedication to the field, to the rock. This is a dedication to a dedication to the field, to the rock. to be, meant to be alone. Tried to face it, tried to tell me. Don't cry, you know. Don't cry, you know. Sometimes we're just meant to be alone. I don't know where I'm gonna wake up. I wonder if I'm gonna wake up with you. I don't know where I'm gonna wake up. I wonder if I'm gonna. I wonder if I'm gonna. I don't know where I'm going. Don't cry, you know. Don't cry, you know. Sometimes we're just meant to be alone. Wake up. I wonder if I'm gonna wake up with you. I don't know where I'm gonna wake up. I wonder if I'm gonna. I wonder if I'm gonna. I don't know where I'm gonna wake up. Cry. Sometimes we're just meant to be.